Hey everybody, what we're going to do now is we're going to work on some commonly mispronounced words, okay? So it's just a long list that we're going to go through. Just work on that list and make sure that you guys understand why these words are commonly mispronounced, okay? And of course improve the way that you're saying things, okay? All right. Hello, Chow. Welcome back. Okay.
Hello.
Hello. So good. So yeah, I like this too. There's three reservations, so at least we know there's 2 more people coming in. So good. Igor's coming into class. Hello, Igor.
Yeah. Hi.
Welcome back. So Igor, do you have a premium account? Did you get a premium account, or have you just invited friends, or if you don't mind me asking?
No, I buy each ticket for $3.
Okay. Also,
just kidding.
Oh, okay. All right.
No, I mean that if I would buy 1 ticket for $3, like on the site, I would give, I think,
I know.
all my money. No, I have a premium.
Okay.
Yesterday I just started.
Okay, well, good. And I should have known better. Anyway, that was a good one. You got me for once. Usually I'm the one doing the joking, but you got me for once. So okay, well, good. I'm glad. And yeah, I don't know. Some people are inviting people, other stuff. You know, I hope nobody abuses a system. You know, where they go out and just continue to get ones. Yeah, people can abuse it. It's just smart enough for them to figure out a system that kind of tracks people, you know. Like we had one person that had like 200 accounts, and they just said, "Hey, listen, you got 200 accounts. You can't have that." You know, there were lax before, but now they aren't as lax with that. And lax meanings, you know, where you don't look at it. You know, you're just like, you know, that's when you're lax about things. It's okay. All right. So okay, so good, guys. Let's just get started straight into class. You know, unless you guys want to introduce each other each other again. I think you guys know each other by now. Anyway, some of those long introductions are just a little crazy. Let me give you this link here. All right, just so you have this this for later on. Okay. Again, so these are commonly mispronounced words, and sometimes it's just because the context, right? Okay, other times it's just going to be because you think that it sounds a different way. Okay, so we'll just continue through the list. So Chow, go ahead, the first one here.
Is don't say across, do say across. It is easy to confuse across with crossed, but better to keep them separate.
Okay, and sorry, I was typing in there. So yeah, so across and then crossed. Okay. What? Holiday. Okay, so let's so I'm sorry. So yeah, so don't say across, so across. So I'm sitting across from someone. Okay, across from somebody. Now her legs are crossed, for instance. Crossed, okay? All right, so here we go. Okay, let's go on to the next one here. Hello, Hannah Day. By the way, guys, please feel free to stop me if you have a question. And what I'm going to try to do in here, let me see if I can get this where I can show some visual examples, okay? Let's see how well this goes. Yep. Okay, good. Okay, so good. We can show some of these as well. Okay, give me one more second, guys. Okay, good. Very good. Okay, so let's go to the next one here. So again, guys, sorry about the typing. All of you in the chat, hello. Okay, so if you guys have any problems, any problems, you don't know how to get into class, you don't know how to do this, you've signed up for people and then you don't have tickets, different stuff like that, please guys, from now on just send an email to support@verbling.com. Those guys will be more than happy to help you out. As a teacher, there's only so much I can do, okay? And I want to make sure I spend time with the students in class, okay guys? So hello to everybody, but please understand we only have so much time here in class. Hanaday. Hello, Hanaday. Okay, all right. Igor, the next one.
Yeah. Don't be afraid. Wait, sorry, don't say.
Good. Affidavit.
Yeah, he mistaken the word. Don't be afraid. Don't say affidavit. Comment. Even if your lawyer's name is David, he issues affidavits.
So yeah, so an affidavit, what this is when you're called in and you have to give some sort of statement as to what happened, okay? And a lot of people call it, yeah, I had to go in for my affidavit. Okay, it's an affidavit. Okay, all right.
For example, exists affidavit of support when you write for someone with documents that you support that person. When at university, for example. Do you know something like that?
Yeah, I don't know how much we use it at the university level. Okay, so so yeah, support. So there's an affidavit of support as well. So you're right. I'm just used to it at the level of where you're arrested. But yeah, you're correct. Okay, there's an affidavit of support. Okay.
Or example, affidavit of support that you want to move in the United States, and for example, you won green card and you want to move there, and you with documents you have this document where someone from United States say that they will take you at their home, they will help you with home, with all kind of things.
Yep. So here's an affidavit for immigration as well. Okay. Let somebody in. Okay. All right. So let's see who else is here. Hello, Shaden. Hi, Shaden. Okay. All right. Hello, Sergio. Hi, Sergio.
Hello.
Hi. How are you, Sergio?
I'm fine, thanks.
Good. Good. Marcial. Hi, Marcial.
Hello, teacher.
Hello. Welcome to class, Marcial. Nice picture.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Marcial. Good to see you in here. Hanaday. Hello, Hanaday. Okay. Yeah, and Hanaday, make sure you Hi, Hanaday. How are you?
Good, thanks. How are you?
Doing well, doing well. Okay, so good, so good. And by the way, guys, just to let you know, in case you're wondering why I block Mon all the time, he's just a really bad guy. Okay, really, really, really bad. In case you guys have ever seen me block him all the time. Hanaday, where are you from?
I am from Saudi Arabia.
Okay, good, Hanaday. Welcome to class. Welcome to class.
Thanks.
Shaden, hey, Shaden. Hi, Shaden. So, Shaden, we can hear you. Yeah, but Shaden, we can hear you typing. Just say something, Shaden. If we can hear you typing, we can hear your voice. Okay, Shaden? Okay. And by the way, guys, now that we're on this ticket system, just to let you know, I just can't spend as much time trying to help you, okay? If you guys need help, and I don't mean to be so harsh about it, but this thing, a Hangout, is simple, okay? Yeah, Shauna, we can't hear you, but we could hear you typing. But Shauna, the point is, I'm just not going to spend a lot of time working on it, okay? Let's continue on with class. Hanaday. Go ahead, Hanaday. And again, guys, the reason I'm not is just because there's so many people here that have working systems, so it's up to you, okay? We all have our own destiny. Hanaday, could you read this next one? Don't say old-timers disease.
Okay. Cannot see it. Sorry, what?
It's okay. Don't say old-timers disease.
Alzheimer's disease.
Alzheimer's disease. By the way, is Tuma, is that anybody in class? Okay. Also, too, guys, if you come to my class and you're writing stuff like in Arabic and everything else, Chinese, if you're writing any language where I can't understand, you're just automatically blocked in there as well. Okay, guys? Come on, guys. We have to have a class. Hannah D, can you read here Alzheimer's disease? Okay, can you read this? Okay. Hello.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Alzheimer's disease.
Then continue on. Do you say Alzheimer's? So yeah, Hannah-Day. Hannah-Day, are you okay? Can you hear me? Okay, so guys, we have to just continue on, okay? Igor, can you go ahead, or actually you did the last one. Hello, Lily. Hi, Lily. Can you pick up, please? Don't say Alzheimer's disease. Can you say this whole section here? Go ahead.
Me?
Yep, please.
Okay. Don't say Alzheimer's disease. Do say Alzheimer's disease.
Go
Comment.
ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead, Lily. Continue. Comment.
Okay. Comment. While it, oh, I don't see. Okay. While it is a disease of Alzheimer's, it is named for the German neurologist, Dr.
Alzheimer. Alios Alzheimer.
Alzheimer.
Alzheimer's disease. So this disease, what it is it affects your brain when you get older. Do you guys want to hear the really good news about Alzheimer's disease? Those people that are multilingual have less of a chance of getting it. Did you know that? No, I promise
we
you.
read an article. We read an article with you, Bret?
Yes, it was with me, Igor. I remember now.
Okay.
Because I don't have Alzheimer's.
Okay.
But yeah, it was. I believe it was with me, Igor, or it might have been with one of the other teachers. It was assigned reading material one week. So yeah, so it's Alzheimer's disease, and some people say old timers disease. Okay, let's go. So Martial, the next one here.
Okay. Don't say Antarctic. Do say Antarctic. Comment. Just things on an arc of ants, and that should help you keep the C in the pronunciation of this word.
Yep. So Antarctic, and remember, guys, Arctic is where it first comes from, right? Okay. So you have the Arctic, you have the Antarctic, all right? And it's, don't worry, it's even hard for a lot of us to pronounce. Okay, all right? Okay. All right. You have little penguins and all this stuff hanging around here. All right. Okay, and here we go. So this one, read the next one. Read the next one. Go ahead, continue on Marcio.
Okay. Don't say Arctic. Do say Arctic. Comment. Another hard to see, but it's there. It's there.
Yep, just another one to see, right? Okay. So another C, like it's saying, hard to see C, but it's there. Arctic. Problems with the pronunciation. All you have to just go to, okay, let's see, I don't have a dictionary.com, but I'll open one up. Okay. Right, and you can always hear when you have problems. Again, okay, Arctic, okay, see, but look at this. There we go. There's where it's leaving it out. So what the heck? So anyway, So
Oh,
maybe yeah, maybe it's become more acceptable.
Oh.
Gosh, there's so much information out here. Who knows what's right anymore? Sergio, go ahead, Sergio. The next one.
Don't say ask. Do say ask. Comment. This mispronunciation has been around for so long, over 1,000 years, that linguist Mark Aronoff thinks we should cherish it as a part of our linguistic heritage. Most of most of us would give the edge to axe.
Yeah, so people just say that, you know. Don't ask me that question. Why are you asking me, right? You know, okay. So, and unfortunately, it's just kind of flowed into the way people say, you know, why are you always asking me that, right? Okay. So, so just make sure you say that, all right? Make sure you say it properly. Let's see the next one. Hey, shot in. Come on, shot in. I know you're there. I know you're there. Hello, Shaden. So, hey, Shaden. I can hear you now, Shaden. I still can't see you, but I can hear you, so that's all that matters.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Next one.
Don't say athletic. Athletic. Do say athletic. Comment. 2 syllables are enough for athletic.
Yep. So, actually, it's going to come up wrong, right? So, athlete, and I'm telling you, a lot of people say this, athletic, not athletic, okay? And a lot of Americans do this, okay? So what's going to happen, you guys are going to run into people that, you know, that will, you know, use this sort of language, yep. And like Rodolfo says, can I ask you something? Can I ask you something? Because you're so athletic. I'd like to ask you, how do you get to be so athletic? Okay, so athletic, not athletic, not athletic, athletic. Okay.
Athletic.
Yep. Let's go to the next one. Go ahead, Shannon. That first one is short, so go to the next one. Okay. Go ahead.
Don't say partuate. Do say parturate. Comment. Don't forget this word contains 3 others: par, pet, you, and rate.
Yeah, so unfortunately, a barbiturate, even I have a hard time pronouncing it because we don't use it commonly. This, unfortunately, is a abused drug, okay? People don't use it as much anymore, but it's an abused drug. Okay, so let's go. So chow, the next one.
Don't say Bob. Why? I'm sorry, Bob. Well, do say Barbade. Well,
Actually, yeah, let me help you with that, okay? Remember how that ED has all of these crazy sounds to it, you know? So barbed. It gets that, yeah, it gets that, yeah, barbed. It gets that ID. Okay, it gets that ID sound, okay? So barbed wire.
Okay, comment. No, this word wasn't named for anyone named Bob. It should be barbed well, although the suffix means having is fading away in the U.S.
So yeah, so having, right? Okay, so you know it has barbs on it. So these are the barbs on it. Okay, so barbed wire. Okay, not bob wire. And I'm telling you, in the U.S. they say that a lot. Where I was growing up, first in the U.S. we did go through the country where it'd have bob wire. Hey, look out for that bob wire. Let me ask you, is there a bob wire out there? Because I'm very athletic and I can jump over it. Okay, so we can just kind of continue to piece together all these things. Yeah, so this one's good. This one's good. Go ahead, Igor. Tell me, Igor. Tell me about your business, Igor. What's your business?
But I don't quite understand who talk with these mistakes. I never heard someone to say axe or business.
So here you go, guys. If you're going to be talking to people in the U.S., you're going to find a lot of them don't speak as well as they should. Okay, and I'm just telling you, you know, you've never heard axe. You've never heard axe like in any movies or anything.
No.
Really?
Not for me.
You haven't heard either, Shade? You guys have never heard axe me?
No.
No.
Really, at the very least, okay. Well, I'm just telling you, these are common things that people, you know, if you ever go to the U.S., you're going to hear them mispronouncing these different things, okay? All right? So you will hear them. Why don't you axe me? Why don't you axe me for something?
Maybe they people who talk like that. Maybe they are from how to say, they are poor. I mean, they are not. They are from slums or something like that.
Yeah. So some of the poorer people do say that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Some of the poor people.
From slums, not people who are, I don't know, well educated, or maybe the average people. I mean, they don't talk like that.
But maybe he means the rural people, the rural people.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Like when you talk about the last when you're talking about, you know, like slums, you know, so slum, you know, people in here, right? So slums. Let's just do. For instance, so some of the slums in there, right? What? Keep showing slums in other places too. Yeah, so you know, it is a lot of the people in the slums too, and I also call it like the projects and stuff like that. It's also too what we call rednecks. Okay, these people, you know, these
people.
These people too.
Yeah.
You know, all the rednecks. They're going to be saying this as well. But guys, I'm telling you, you're going to hear it too with the younger generation. All right, they're more apt to be speaking in this kind of talk as well. Okay, but yeah, go ahead, Chow.
I want to know if there's some young people just intend to say it in this way, because in some in Chinese language, some people just attend to, I mean, they just how to say, speak in this way intentional. They
intentionally.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's their jargon, right? It's their jargon. So it's how they talk, right? Okay.
Yes.
You know, so they add to this, just like business people, like doctors have their own type of language and so forth. So also too, you're getting people to where they speak like that as well. Let's see, what is it? Internet. There's a really good poster here. Let's see here. There's a poster. Yeah, it's not coming up. But yeah, but there's people that, yes, they will talk like this intentionally. Okay, just to kind of be like joking around with each other, stuff like that. All right, so you will find that. Okay, and it's just a little bit of fun. I mean, you guys are still learning more stuff as you go through this, right? Okay, so you're not necessarily going to hear this all the time, but just be on the lookout for it. But go ahead, Igor. So I understand your point, Igor, but you will hear this if you become more involved with native speakers that you know, just don't speak as well as they should. Go ahead, Igor. Business.
Comment. The change of S to D before N is spreading throughout the US, and when the center, how to read this word?
And when drop the word S finds itself in the same environment as in isn't and wasn't.
Unaccented?
Oh, unaccented. I'm sorry, unaccented.
Yeah, unaccented. L? Yes, it's L.
It drops from this word.
It drops from this word. The S finds itself in the same environment as in isn't and wasn't.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, so business and business, right? Okay. So when somebody says, okay, all right, let's continue here. Go ahead, Igor. The next one.
Don't say a blessing in disguise. Do say a blessing in disguise. Disguise.
Blessing in disguise.
Blessing in disguise. A comment. This phrase is no blessing if it comes from the skies. Pronounce it correctly and help maintain the disguise. What is disguise?
Yeah, so a blessing in disguise. What this is let's say that something you think bad happens to you. Like, let's say, for instance, you lose your job. All right, you're probably going to be devastated, correct? But then you end up getting this great job. You're making more money. You really love your boss. You're like, you know what? I never would have left that job. That was a blessing in disguise. So you know, like a costume. A costume is like a disguise, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not what it seems. Yeah. So here's like a little disguise. Okay. You know. So here, so that's a disguise. So a blessing is when it's something that's nice, something that's giving to you. We usually talk about that, you know, when it comes to religion. You know, a blessing. So a blessing in disguise. So when it's something bad that happens to you and you don't understand that it's actually something good, and you usually find out later on. Okay. All right. And Lily, the next one here. Calvary.
Don't say Calvary. Do say Calvary. I don't know what's the difference. But
Well, the L, you see the L? That's the thing. So the one is Calvary. The thing is cavalry.
Okay. Comment. It isn't clear why we say mind your
P's and Q's.
P's and Q's. When we have more difficulty keeping up with our L's or RS, I don't know.
L's and R's.
L's and R's. Had there been a cavalry in Jesus' time, perhaps Calvary would not have been so tragic.
Yep. So a cavalry, what a cavalry is when you have a group of soldiers that are coming together. Okay. They say send in the cavalry. You know, like if I type in here, I'll have like I think the 21st cavalry. Yeah. So for instance, there's different cavalries that you have in there. All right. So some of them, yeah. So I think the 21st Cavalry is one of the more famous ones, where they fly in, right? I think they were, they fly in and just unfortunately hurt people. Okay, all right, okay. So here's another one here. Okay, so Martial.
Okay. Don't say candidate. Do say candidate. Comment. You aren't being canny to drop the in this word. Remember, it is the same as candidate. This should help guys remember how to prepare for dates. Too.
Yeah. So a candidate, like your presidential.
Candidate.
Yep. Okay. Candidate. Okay, so this is like your presidential candidate. Yeah, so it's when you're going to you know, elect an official. Okay, there's more one candidates. Okay, that's running for office in here. Okay, go ahead, do the next one. Go and do the next one. Some people I'm giving 1 to, some 2 to. Just continue on.
Okay. Don't say Cardshark. Do say Cardshark. Cardshark.
Cardshark.
Cardsharks probably won't eat you alive. Thought they are adept at cutting your purse strings.
Your purse strings. Yeah. So Cardshark. okay, Cardshark. So card sharp in here, okay. So card sharps won't eat you alive, but what a card sharp, somebody who's going to, well, this is another way in here. Well, it's coming up like that. So it's this is here something that you cut with, okay. And then what a card shark is that expression is for somebody who is going to steal all your money from you, okay? Okay, so let's go to the next one here. Okay, so go ahead, Sergio.
Don't say carpal tunnel syndrome. To say carpal tunnel syndrome.
Go ahead.
Comment. This one is mispronounced as misspelled several different ways. We just pick the funniest. Carpal means pertaining to the right.
Pertaining to the wrist. So what happens is when you have carpal tunnel syndrome, all right, unfortunately, that's where maybe you're spending too much time on the computer. You know, you don't have yourself positioned properly, all right? And that's when you can get carpal tunnel syndrome. By the way, guys, one of the things one of the things that everybody should get. And I'm just telling you, get a standing desk, okay? It will save you so much, all right? Okay, these are excellent, excellent, and it'll just help out so many parts of you. It's hard to get used to at first, but then you get used to it. Some people even have these standing desks where they walk, where they have a device like that, okay? So just make sure you're not spending too much time stuck behind the computer. Sergio, go ahead, the next one.
Yes. Don't say cacophony. To say cacophony. Comment. There is no greater cacophony to the ears than to hear the vowels switched in the pronunciation of this word.
Yeah, and actually, guys, I don't know, I'll admit this one is not one that I know myself, okay? I don't know this as well. Okay, so just say like a hard sound, okay? So it's just where you have a terrible mixture of sounds. So wow, somebody named their band after this. And I should have known from phony, right? Phonics, right? Phonics, okay? So let's go ahead, let's read this next one here. So go ahead, Shaden. Go ahead, Shaden.
Okay. Don't say the caucuses, just say the caucus. Comment, although there are more than one mountain in this chain, their name is not plural noun.
Yep. So yeah, so this is just some sort of mountain chain in here. Okay, so this one will be familiar with you. Okay. All right. So let's go into the next one. Yeah, this one, a lot of people do make mistakes here, okay? In the US. Shaden, go ahead, Shaden.
Okay. Don't say Chester drawers. Do say sheets of drawers. Comment, the drawers of Chester is a typical way of looking at these sheets down south, but it misses the point.
Yep. So Chester drawers, okay? So Chester, okay, so if you're in England, all right, okay, you remember the Cheshire cat and so forth with Alice in Wonderland, okay? So this is just when you have drawers, you have a chest of drawers. So this is a piece of furniture that you're going to keep and so forth, okay? That's a chest of drawers. Chest of drawers. Okay. All right. So, yeah, in the U.S. we do replace it with chomp. Okay. So it's a little bit of UK stuff. Okay. So in here, oops. Let's continue on. The next one is mispronounced most of the time. Go ahead, Chow.
Don't say close. Do say close. The f is very soft and likely to be overlooked. show your linguistic sensitivity and always pronounce it. Did I pronounce it right?
Yeah, you did. You did. It's
Okay.
don't worry. I know it's tough, huh? You're like, what? You know, it's close, so close to how they say it. So yeah. So just make sure you're saying clothes. Clothes.
With TH sound.
Yeah. Are you wearing any clothes today, or are you wearing any clothes? Right? Wearing clothes? You mean like close the door? No, you're wearing clothes. Oh, okay.
It's very easy to confuse.
Yeah, very, very easy to confuse. And I almost wonder too, you know, if they're starting to accept this more. You know, it's just changing because people can't speak properly. Okay, so close. Yep. So you can see in here, so it is starting to become more acceptable. Some of it's a little out of date. Okay, and yeah, we don't usually say cornet. Okay. This one here is one that people mix up. Go ahead, Chow.
Don't say dilate. Do say, I don't know, dilate.
Dilate.
Dilate. Dilate.
Yep. Okay.
Comment. The E in this word is so long. There is time for another. How to say? Vowel. Don't succumb to the temptation.
Yep. So this is like when your eyes, when you have dilated pupils. Okay, dilated pupils.
Oh.
All right. Yep. So like if somebody is unfortunately doing drugs or something like that, okay, then it'll end up like that. Also, if they have a head injury, it'll happen like that as well. Okay. So you have to go to sleep, Lily?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, do you want to read these last two, Lily, or are you going to make it through the whole class, Lily?
Okay, I wanna read it. This is my
Okay,
lesson.
go ahead, and then you can go to sleep. Okay. So.
Okay.
Yep.
Don't say diphtheria. Do say the diphtheria.
Yep.
Comment.
Okay.
The word is pronounced not p, not p.
Yep. So diphtheria.
Diphtheria. Okay.
Yep. And don't worry, this is even hard for us native speakers. Okay. So diphtheria, it's just a really bad disease that can happen to you. Okay. Well, let's get rid of this. Let's just get. Always better to eat that. Okay. So go ahead, Lily. The next one here.
Okay. Don't say dog eat dog word. Do say dog eat dog word. Comment. The word is even worse than you think if you think it merely a dog eat dog word. Sorry to be the bearer of such bad news.
Oh, look at this though, huh? Look at the little puppies, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, so dog eat dog world. Can somebody tell me what the meaning of dog eat dog world? Why do we use that? Has anybody heard of it?
When people are not friendly.
Yep, when people are not friendly.
Maybe.
I think because the implication is the two bad group, they just fight with each other, and because the dog it always eat their tail and just go the cycle.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, like a dog eat dog. So like when a dog eats itself, is what you're saying as well. Okay. Right. So it also has to refer to like all the tough that we have, right? Is this the same? Is this the same dog in there? It's eating the dog. Are you eating other dogs? He does kind of look like him, if you bring it back there. Let's see. So him, and let's see. Is this your brother? Let's see if it's his brother. So yeah, I don't know. It could be. Yep. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, but a dog-eat-dog world. So it's when you have just a tough world to live in, right? So that's what the definition is. So we're all after each other. So dog eat dog. Okay, for instance, in here. Okay. So, right, and a lot of people say doggy dog. Okay, let's continue on here.
Okay, guys, I have to go.
Okay, good night, Lily.
Thank you.
Sleep tight.
Bye, everyone.
All right.
Bye.
So Igor,
Bye-bye.
Can you read the next one, Igor? Is that coming in clear?
Yeah, don't say drown. Do say drown. Drowned, drown. Comment.
Yeah.
You add the D only to the past tense and past participle.
Yeah, so just make sure that you're using it drown. Don't drown. A lot of people say don't drown.
Yeah.
Go to the next one here.
Don't say electoral. Do say electoral. How to read these words?
Electoral.
Comment. The accent is on the second, not the third syllable, and there is no I in it. Not electorial, but by the way, the same applies to mayoral and pastoral.
Yep. So electoral, just when you get into the election time and so forth, you have an electoral. Okay, we have in the United States we have an electoral college. Okay, we have an electoral college. Okay, Marcial, the next one.
Don't say escape. Do say escape. Comment. The good news is, if you say escape, you mastered the prefix X because it's the meaning that fits this word. The bad news is, you don't use this prefix on escape.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, some people. Escape. So escape, like you escape from prison. Okay. Just where you get away from something. It's maybe you have in a prison. Not escape. All right. Oh, and there's a Ford Escape. It's a vehicle they have in there. Go ahead. Continue on the next one, Marcial.
Don't say espresso. Do say espresso. Comment. While I can't express my love for espresso enough, this word was borrowed from Italian well after the Latin prefix X had developed into S.
Okay, so espresso. Would you like a single or double espresso? Okay, this is very thick, very powerful coffee. Double. You like a double?
With cream.
With cream. Okay. I hope you're not getting tired. Let's see. Go ahead, Sergio. The next one.
Don't say etc. To say etc. Comment. Latin for and, et, the rest, etc. are actually two words that probably should be written separately.
Yep. So, etc. Okay, not etc. 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 Okay. So when things are just continue on, when you guys have to do your readings, okay, etc. Go ahead, read the next one here.
Don't say especially. Do say especially. Comment. Things special are usually not expected, so don't confuse these words.
Okay, so yeah, especially. So people will especially say especially if they are probably in the lower class. Okay, so especially, so she was especially talented, right? Example.
Oh, I always do
especially.
this. I always do this mistake.
Especially.
Yes, I especially say especially.
Okay, so good. And you're not even a lower class citizen. Okay, so good. So let's see in here. Let's see who's next in here. Okay, Shaden. Go ahead, Shaden.
Okay. Don't say February, do say February. Comment: we don't like two syllables in succession with an R, so some of us dump the first one in this word. Most dictionaries now accept the single R pronunciation, but if you have an eagle tango, you may want to shoot for the original.
Agile. You have an agile tongue. Okay, like if you're agile, all right, that's usually like you're able to go back and forth real quick. Like if you're physically agile, okay, somebody who's physically agile might be a boxer, okay, or a fighter, all right, okay, and then also hey Diego, relax on the WTF, okay, we can all tell who he is, okay, all right, but some things just don't need to be pointed out. Diego, relax, okay, so we all know that's a very distinct voice. Just looking there. So, February.
I used to say February when I am talking so fast. I say February.
Yep. And what it's saying though is, it might be accepted, just like to keep changing all this, Okay. So if you want to speak like older, February. Okay. So people are getting used to that as well. So yeah, so the stress in this is always going to be in the Feb, okay? And the stress will be in this first part here, okay? All right. So go ahead, the next one here. Go ahead, Shaden.
Okay. Don't say federal. Do say federal. Comment that syncopation of an accent vowel is very common in rapid speech, but in careful speech it should be avoided. See also proof and read more about the problem here.
Okay, so yeah, so federal. So the federal authorities, yeah. So the FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigations, right? They're the ones that stopped the crazy guys, right? The crazy bummers. So the federal has to do with, of course, like the larger part of the government, the main government. That's the federal. Okay. So Neil, hi Neil. Hello, Neil Sanchez. Okay. All right. And Neil, make sure that your microphone is not muted, okay? All right. So, but yeah, Diego, so, okay. So, pardon me, Neil. Hello, Neil. Can you hear us, Neil? Yeah, and Neil, make sure that you unmute your microphone. Let me show you real quick here, Neil. Oh, it's not going to let me. It's not going to let me share. Okay. So yeah, Neil, I can't share my screen right now for some reason. Every once in a while. So okay, guys, let's continue on here. All right. Go ahead, Chow.
Okay, don't say physical. Do say physical. Oh, is that right? Common. In fact, we don't seem to like adding consonants together. Here is another word, like athlete and film, that is often thought to swallow an unwanted vowel.
Yep. So yeah, so again, it's an unwanted one. So that extra I, we say physical. We're going over the physical cliff, not physical cliff. beginning of the year, the United States, we almost had we had this physical cliff, right, where the all the chickens are running with their head cut off. Okay, again, people are just adding extra vowels and so forth. One second, please. Okay. Okay, so go ahead. So chow. This other one here, the one up here up top. This film.
Don't say film. Do say film. And comment. We also do not like the combination L plus M. One solution is to pronounce the L as film. Anyway,
Palm.
but some palm, but some prefer adding a vowel in this word.
Yep. All right. So here we go. So film, yeah. So this is just like a movie film. Okay. Also, there can be a film, like if let me like water. Okay, there might be like a film. Like a short film. So film is also like a build-up of things. All right. So like a film in a bathtub. This one's better. Okay. So you see this. Oh, I'm trying to get a bathtub. So we also call this like if there's something like a mildew. Okay, like a short film. Okay, but everybody wants to go here. I guess there's a film of a bathtub. Okay, let's go to the next one here. Okay, so hey Neil. Hi Neil. Hello Neil. Okay, so Neil, I would show you where the microphone is, but unfortunately my system is just, it doesn't let me share that right now, okay? But Neil, so Neil, make sure you click on the red microphone, okay? There's a red microphone that you'll need to click on. Sergio, can you go over the next one, Sergio? Can you tell me the next one here? Flounder?
Yes. Don't say flounder. Do say founder. Common. As verbs, both words have similar meanings with flounder, meaning to make a lot of errors or to have trouble moving. However, to say founder is to totally fail.
Yep. So founder, when you fail with something in here, okay? All right. Okay. Also, founder is also the founder. When you start something as well, it's the same founder. All right.
Yes.
Okay. And then go ahead, continue here, Sergio. Foliage.
Don't say foliage. Do say foliage. Common. Here is another case of metathesis. Place switching of sounds. Remember, the I comes after the L, as in related folio.
Yep. So, Leah, a lot of people say foliage, right? It's foliage. Foliage. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so you have the faux. Show you in here. See? So the faux. So you have the faux first, okay? You don't say foil, you say faux. Foliage. Foliage. All right?
Okay.
When you have the foliage, that's when you have like a lot of trees, like you'll have like a green garden. It's good to have a lot of foliage around. Okay?
Okay.
How beautiful, huh? It's too bad we can't all live in a little world like that. Seriously, I love stuff like that. Okay. Let's continue on here. Sergio, just do the next one here. Go ahead.
Don't say for all intensive purposes. To say for all intents and purposes. Common. The younger generation is mispronouncing this phrase so intensively that it has become popular both as a mispronunciation and misspelling.
Okay, good. So yeah, so a lot of people have started to use this for all intents and purposes, but it's for all intents and purposes, okay? Whatever I intend to do, all right? And then for whatever we're going, whatever reasons, whatever purposes, okay, that I need to do this, all right? Okay, let's hope that all your intents and purposes are for good, not for bad. Okay, all right. So let's continue on here. Shaden. Hi, Shaden.
Yes. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Go,
Okay.
Shaden.
Okay. Don't say 40. Do say port. Comment. The word is spelled 40, but the A is pronounced only when speaking of music as 40 passage. The words for strong point and strong fold are pronounced the same. Port.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. So again, you just pronounce it as fort instead of forte. All right. Just fort in there. Okay. Yeah, and this one here. this one.
Is that in English?
This one here, we do use Heimlich maneuver, but we don't say Heineken remover. This is more of a British thing. Okay. All right.
What does it mean?
Oh, this one here. So Heimlich maneuver. This is when you have something stuck in your throat, you're eating something, and somebody needs you to cough it out. What they do is they get behind you. So this is the Heimlich maneuver. So yeah, if you're choking. Okay. Yeah, but we don't ever call it Heineken remover. I think this is some crazy British thing in here. Okay. So here, this is really mispronounced a lot. This one here for sure. Go ahead. Can you read this next one? Go ahead, Shaden.
Okay. Don't say hate. Do say hate. Or height.
Mm-hmm. Height. Not height.
Height.
Yeah, a lot of people say height.
Don't
What
say
is
height. Do say height.
Yep, it's height. What's his height? How tall is he? What's his height? Okay. How tall is he? That's how you say it. All right. So good.
Comment. The analogy with the weight misleads many of us in the pronunciation of this word. Herb, do. My friend Herb grows herbs. Sound right to you? This is a USA edit generated by the melting pot, mixed dialects. Until H is always pronounced outside American and should be in all dialects of English.
Okay, so good. So good. Okay. So, all right, guys, we're going to end this class.